What you doing picking in them people's window?
And I just think the ball had to have gone somewhere else outside to Ertz as well, even when Carson Wentz was throwing it. So my interpretation is maybe it's not Alshon, but somebody looked like this and said, you know what, I was on the short end of the stick from Zach Ertz. Like, I would look at this more so as I'm jealous of Zach Ertz than I am of either of the quarterbacks throwing me the football.
I wouldn't look at it that way.
Article,
no, but Ertz is the go-to default as far as who you are sticking with Wentz versus spreading the ball around with everybody else.
So you think it's a case of jealousy of Zach Ertz more so than a thing of Nick Foles?
I think that's a fair statement.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not you're jealous of Zach. Maybe you're saying the offense runs better when you're not throwing the ball to him as much. And maybe targeting means you're talking about you look at him first and then go somewhere else, or you're not looking at your primary receiver as you're supposed to, and finding a way to get the ball back to
Okay,
to
so
Zach.
how do we differentiate then? Because that person is correct. You saw it, I saw it. We were talking. Brian and I were watching tape together, basically texting each other images of Carson not hitting wide open receivers and trying to make a play.
They said that in the article, so he missed some reads.
Sure, and that's why, again, I'm like, I don't understand why that's being sourced. I could see that with my eyes. Anybody who covers the team.
There's a lot of different people that feel that way.
Sure, so people feel that way, but that doesn't mean Carson's playing favorites. He is struggling.
I'm not saying that he is.
I know, but the story is suggesting, and we're having a discussion about whether Carson's not a team player because he prefers. I think Carson was just struggling. He's struggling.
Okay.
He didn't. He was, and that's what. It's weird because the story pointed that out too. One source said that right now he's trying to overthink 2 + 2. Like you ask him what 2 + 2 is, and he's not giving you 4.
Yep.
Right.
That's not a guy who's just being a jerk. That's a guy who's got a lot going on here because of what was going on here,
And
what was
back.
going on here, and on the fact that he's trying to win a Super
Can
Bowl
he see
because the guy
Fultz's
did.
doctor?
But here's the thing.
He's got thoracic outlet
Here's
syndrome.
the thing. I think this may be a bigger issue. Is that not just that he's throwing the ball to Ertz? It seems like he targets him more. I agree with Crystal on this. But maybe there's a point where guys have gone to him and said, Carson, maybe you need to think about this. Maybe you need to do that. Coaching from the coaches and teammates. Like, hey.
1, 2.